price of silence. Calls for action as sexual abuse within the home soars
more
during
likely to
lockdown.
be perpetrators
Sydney
than
private
strangers.
school students, allegations of sexual assault in online petition.
40%
of boys and girls have experienced sexual harassment. Sydney students claim there were 1/4 of sexual offenders under 20 more than 500 sexual offences on children on New South Wales school grounds.
Sexual harassment is far too common in our schools. 40% of boys and girls experience sexual harassment, according to the Sydney Morning Herald. Sexual harassment can have severe mental health impacts, and it may even impact later life as well. It is one of the worst forms of bullying.
Sexual harassment causes anxiety and depression, makes kids feel vulnerable, and can impact their life inside of school as well as outside of school. It's a really big problem and one that needs to be addressed.
School culture is greatly impacted by students. We can influence the kind of environment our school can be. You can either be a part of the problem or a part of the solution. It's important that we all work together to be safe at school. We need to take one step.
Our solution is one of student agency. We created a student-led presentation for student governments or leadership teams to present to their school communities. It aims to bring a greater understanding of what the problem is and why it is not okay.
Our presentation, Take One Step, defines sexual harassment, as well as showing its prevalence. It includes interactive games for audience engagement, as well as ideas on how to start the conversations to make the change that we need to see.
This project includes the Gradient of Action, a sliding scale consisting of 8 levels. Each of these levels are 8 different reactions a person might have to a sexual harassment situation, ranging from the active aggressor to the confused on what to do to the upstander and ally for the victim and the communities that they're in. The Gradient of Action shows students how they can do their part to support victims and helps them to eradicate sexual harassment from our schools.
We know that sexual harassment is a huge problem in our community. All the data points to it. Students have the power to make the change. We hope you will join us in trying to create a better culture for sexual harassment in your school.
One interaction, one class, one school at a time. Our generation can make a change to no longer turn a blind eye to this issue. Collective advocacy is where together we are stronger and we can make a big impact on this issue. If we all choose to do what we can, even small steps can make a big change. So, we ask you,
Take
One
step.